I can't wait to some go.
My boy, Zelda month is almost done.
Wait.
Oh, fuck!
My name is
Mark Brown.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Every Zelda game is fun. King Horse the shit. I never even played a Zelda game before. Though first I should point out that I'm not playing The Link's Awakening and I'm not playing that entire friggin' game for the game, and to be honest I'm struggling to muster up the enthusiasm to replay these DS games. I'm kicking off with The Legend of Mega Man and the Magic Croissant for Wii U and 3DS. It's the 325th Zelda game, but it's where Nintendo really introduced iconic elements like the Master Sword, the Magic Croissant, the piece of paper, and Daniel. Good old Daniel in Mega Man and the Magic Croissant is about Heck Gunderson, a stripy snake with big googly eyes who has come to the Ultra Lux to negotiate a beef deal. But his son Shigeru Miyamoto has gone missing somewhere in the creepy mansion. You control a vacuum cleaner on a flippin' motorbike who explores the entirety of Boston with his hummingbird sidekick, David Wise. All this while collecting coins and grooving out to catchy music composed by Donkey Kong. But I played it for the first time one day ago and I just felt indifferent to the game's existence. It was, to sum it up in a single word, whatever the opposite of good is. Which is to say, in The Wind Waker, sick burn. The only good thing about The Wind Waker is Link's grandma. I love Link's grandma. But Link's grandma hides the fact that this is ultimately a shint, and it may fool some players into thinking that they're super smart when actually they're being fucking retarded. But maybe this is why I kept seeing that bogus claim that Link's so training is a bad game. Nah mate, Link's so training is perfect. Then 30 years later, Nintendo launched on A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past might as well not exist because it's the first Zelda game Nintendo decided to forego. Daniel, what the heck, Nintendo zeroed out of 10. I want to go back in time and find Shigeru Miyamoto for making this boss fight. Then, 5 seconds later, Ocarina of Time finally hit Nintendo 64. I know you all love Ocarina of Time, but I think it's safe to say that it sucks ass. You can't see by this graph. So this is the graph for all Zelda dungeons. All Zelda dungeons are easy and look so damn similar. Who made this game? Was it you, Shigeru Miyamoto? I bet it was. Then Nintendo launched on Majora's Mask on the same day and it's like Ocarina of Time, but even more fun. King shit. It feels kind of limp and lifeless like the video game equivalent of a knife cock. And it's the same game twice. Zelda is not very attractive. Straight. But Goron Link. Wink wink. Whoa, the belly is a turn on. Stop! Okay, let's talk about 2013's Nintendo 3DS game, A Link Between Worlds. Well, actually, I didn't want to play A Link Between Worlds, so I played the rapper. Punch. Then Nintendo launched Skyward Sword in March, I guess. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Skyward Sword is better than Ocarina of Time. Whoa, but actually, pause that for a second. We need to talk about time travel. Around in circles for half an hour. In Skyward Sword, there's no window in the ceiling to shoot at the time shift stone. Whoa, that's a puzzle. And I'm using like 19 pairs of quotes around puzzle. So, we need to go up to the top deck, go into the present, ride the boat down, go through the porthole, find the time shift stone, and activate it. So you hit a switch and open the door, fly through the air, wander around in a big old loop, flip another switch, flip the dungeon upside down. Now you go in another big old loop and land the final blow on Ganon. Learn classic as punch the switch, carry dart through a swamp, hit the switch, support me on Patreon, hit the switch again before the moon crashes into Termina, and finally,
Done making Legend of Zelda videos.
Personally, I found Breath of the Wild to be totally lame. Traversal is really annoying, there's no longer any real surprises, and pacing-wise, I just kind of wanted the whole thing to be done by this point. It felt like this annoying extra epilogue that I didn't want to bother with, and I'm not sure what's going on with Kakariko Village. What I do like, however, is how much hint I bet is. Nope, nope. Just ignore that.
Tomorrow is my 17th birthday.
Oh, be on a second. Get rid of the